Okay, Leona versus Victor. In this matchup, they're not going to have anything big, so let's go for yellow Leona as our chosen. We're going second. Fortified position and alter to Unity. Okay, I don't want to Defy, and I don't really want Solari Chief right now. So, let's see. We get the green Leona, so it's not amazing, but we can still get value with the Shrine on turn 1. Let's get the value here. Ooh, oh, we get the Poro. I just think the Poro is more important. So, let's see. So they get the points. And I think we're just going to push here, get the recruit, play Leona. Because I don't think they can do anything. And then we can hold Defy, which is with the benefit of going second here. We can buff this Poro, so it's just going to be defensive 2 mana, or 2 energy 2. Okay. That doesn't matter for me. I don't really care if I have stuff in my trash or not. So, okay. Oh, we're just gonna call. I think that's fine. It's not on Leona, so I don't want to use Defy yet. They might have a hidden blade that they want to use. They're running low on cards. I mean, we have enough for this. No, that's Leona, right? So if they cull again, the likelihood that they have a third cull is very low, so we can just Defy it. So it's like Leona up here, stun this, play the Poro, back out with Leona the turn after, then Leona can attack this one. So it's all down to what does the opponent have. And one of the issues with Leona is that it feels like she's not got enough support right now. I feel like I've got a good grasp on how he wants to play her. It's just getting past the better decks. It doesn't matter how good your champion is. If other champions are just better, you are just going to lose. So, okay, Malzahar. I've not actually read Malzahar in a while. I feel like friendly unit or gear. And then tap Malzahar, action, add 2 recycles. Okay. So, we get a free push here. So it saves it by pulling back. Okay, so I'm going to move this here to confirm. I'm going to pass response. And I'm going to hold up mana for Zenith Blade, so I'm just going to play Poro. I feel like I might need it. So, let's see. Because Malzahar is going to work quite well with Stratagem. Like, this is just like, these 2 here is just Stratagem can do anything. They're not actually paying anything. So, okay. So as an action, I would like to use my, these 2, confirm. I'm going to stun this, move my Leona over, and I want to buff this. So now it's 5 to 6. They have nothing at reaction speed. So we killed all of their units. We get the point. And we see Victor. Now, I would very much like to see a Charm as my top deck. And they just surrender. Okay, game 1. Very quick game, but we get the win. Zenith Blade carried us hard there. Let's jump into game number 2. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Game number 2, we're against Volibear, which means Green Leona could come in clutch. Fortified position and aspirant climb. That just means that we're always pushing the 1. You know what? I want to kind of keep this entire hand. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. There's a lot of useful stuff here. We have stun with the unit. We have defensive, Poro. We have Charm. I think Charm, by the way, is a crazy card. And if you're playing green, if you're not playing it, you're doing it wrong. Ooh, that is to a unit on a battlefield. That don't feel too good. Which means I'm going to have to move my Poro here. Play this here. So that I can hold it. And then I'm going to draw a card and recycle. Because I need to find other cards. So he's going to tap this and deal 2 and kill one of these. Even though it has shield, it's not defending against anything right now, so it doesn't get the buff. So this one's dead. Just unfortunately. Snapvine. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to that. There we go. Okay, so we no longer have that unit. We do have a Leona, though. So if we play Leona, we can push here. This would give us the hold point. Now we could charm the Snapvine. I'm just thinking. We would lose to another Snapvine, but it would be very good because the Leona would... Just thinking. Or, different play, we do this. So we move this one here. We get the buff, we get the points. We play Shield Breaker, choosing to stun the Snapvine. Okay, Snapvine is stunned, and we'd like to buff the... let's buff the Shield Bearer. So this isn't going to deal any damage during this attack. And we say, hey, let's bring this over here. With the thing, we'll just buff up the other one. There we go. So we dealt with the Snapvine. We do have Leona available. He's going to kill the Clockwork Keeper with the Ballista. Very good card, by the way. This is the first time that I've battled against the Ballista. So seeing the value in Volibear here is doing quite well. Which means that when I do my Volibear, which is the next deck I am building, by the way, just a little tease, Volibear is next on the build. I will be borrowing this idea. I think the Ballista is doing extremely well in this matchup. So let's see. So next turn, we have 4, we're going to have 6 mana. So we're going to have enough for Leona. And unfortunately, that's it. Okay, just removal. So he's probably just got some really big cards, which means we're going to have to play around this Leona. I'm just thinking, like, what could they have? I don't think I have anything better to do, which is the sad thing. I guess we just played this one. So we don't waste any mana. Energy, should I say. I will always refer to it as mana. He's hovering the Leona, which is never a good sign. He's maybe just reading the text. So he's on 7 right now. This can only damage units at battlefields. And the idea that I'm thinking next turn is we hold Zenith Blade up, and then we Solari Shrine, so that we can push off and potentially kill anything big. I think it could be his Volibear, it could be something else. Okay, so we have the 7. Let's just do this, right? Like, we have a lot of draw with this as an ability, so let's just do that. He's reading the cards because no one plays Leona because Leona is bad. But I'm not gonna blame him for taking long. He's reading my cards. I'm playing this instead of Meditation, by the way, just as a test. I feel like you would get more value out of this. It just depends, though, on what kind of game plan you're going for. In this specific matchup, I think it works better. Misfortune comes in. Do you accelerate it? You don't. Okay. So you play 2 Misfortunes. You don't accelerate any of them. So I will play Leona, which is 4. I'd have 5 left. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do... let's play Leona. And I don't want to play into the Ballista. I want them to... I think their plan is to play play Volibear and then level or move Volibear with... move Volibear with this. I'm holding this Defy for a potential Volibear plus challenge, which will probably do quite a lot. Challenge, I would imagine they would have in their hand. You should be running 3 off with it because your units are so big. So, let's see. Let's hop in some cards. So if he double takes here and plays a unit, I can move my Leona up. Yep, I'm going to pass response. I'm going to move my Leona to this one. With Zenith Blade. I don't even have to Zenith Blade. I could actually just play the Solari Chief. However, I think the Chief is better for... if they just have a big unit chilling on a board. Okay. So you're holding 10 here. Technically it's 12 because of the fortified position. So let's just see what they do. That is really, really good. So we attack. We stun. I need to hold Zenith Blade plus this, which limits what I can do. So we have 10, so it means that we can only Solari Chief. So what we do is Solari Chief to stun the Misfortune. We're then going to buff up Leona. And then Leona can move up. And just not kill one. I think that's the plan. We just stun the other one, kill one. Bounce back because we don't take any damage. But we do get a draw. And we just open up our options. we stun. Buff. Let's buff the Leona. Like, we just win for outlasting them. So we're 5 to 12. We're not going to kill them, but they can't deal any damage. So we pass response. So we can get the card. Okay, I just can't react to that. So I'm going to pass response. Then I'm going to move Leona here, and Leona reads, stunned enemy units here have -8. So unless he has something else, it's going to have a rough time here. He's going to need specifically another one of what he had. It's 3 to 7. I'm going to pass. We get the thing. So I'm going to draw 1. We get a Shen, which is kind of huge. Because we could potentially save the Leona. So, yeah, let's pass. So we've lost our yellow Leona, but we do have access to stuns. So I'm just a little bit worried about a Predator. And he surrenders, wow. So we just held the game hostage, it seemed like. And he just, bad draws. We had consistent draw there. I'm going to class that as a win. I think my opponent just was like, I can't deal with this Leona, which is why you hold green Leona in your champion slot. So that's a game 2 and another win. So I'm hoping to show some, even though it might not be the best games, it shows you the benefits of why you should be playing certain cards. So let's jump into another game, get an example of that. Okay, Nightingale. Well, I think I know this one. I think this is the one from the Discord, specifically called Nightingale. Let me just double check. Yes. Nightingale is the person who I think it is. So we're going to want the stun cards, we're going to want defensive cards, and we're going to want to push pretty aggressively to hold them so that they can't hold on us, specifically because of the Wuju Bladesman. So we both start with an extra point, so the game's going to move at a faster pace. So let's see how this goes. So let's play the Poro, and we just end turn. Probably going to move over to here. We can't really do anything right now. So let's just see what they do. Ideally, we want our Poro on here because it gets +1 for being defensive, another 2 for being a shield. So it's going to be a 2 energy, 5 might unit, which is going to be very difficult to deal with. Doesn't draw with that, which is fine. We're going to go move this here. So Wuju Bladesman is just when you defend. So we're going to pass. Our opponent passes. If anything, this aggro helps with our green Leona coming online faster. So he's at 3. Should be looking at this now, going, okay, Leona's potentially going to start throwing herself at me. Maybe he's going to have a card like Challenge to try and kill her, or can't use, what's the card called? Oh, what's this card? When a friendly unit attacks or defends alone, give it +1 might. Okay, so we're looking at doing some stuff here. Unfortunately, I have nothing in response to what he's about to do. So we're just going to have to... Okay, he's got to try and go for that hold. This is what he should be doing. He should be going for plays like this. Going for the hold strategy. Cheap units. So I'm going to really struggle to beat this. So I can attack. I go to 5. This does then go to 5. So it's 5 for 5. 3 + 2. Yeah. So I think we're forced to do this. Then we do this. So yeah, it goes to 5. We get Leona stun, and then Leona buffs. Bear in mind, every single time he's gonna... yeah, I'll take that. Every single time he's gaining... So basically, on his hold, my Leona becomes active. So... he's thinking about decisions and doesn't take it. Okay, so... we gain the point. I'm going to go for a Sunlit Guardian, and then I'm going to pass. So we got to be careful with them. Obviously, going to 6 is a very scary number. We're just going to be careful about it. So stun an enemy unit to the battlefield. You may choose a friendly unit at... you remove a friendly unit to that thing. Okay, Snapvine. Ooh, unfortunately... yeah, we can't do anything to that. It's pretty annoying. We're looking for a challenge as well. Wow. Could be very difficult. Okay. He's at 5. We can play Leona. And then we have stun as well. Leona's readied. This thing currently has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd have to stun it to kill it. It is asking a lot. It is asking a hell of a lot of, like, investment. And I think we lose if we don't. What other thing? So they're going to go to 6. They can go to 7. So maybe we just... do we just go for the 7 play? We have 8. So we can do these two. So we can do stun. Choose to stun this. So basically, I'm just thinking now. They cannot win next turn. It is impossible for them to win next turn. So let's try and play around that. So now that's stunned. We play this to kill. So we're going to have... we have 7 mana right now, so we're going to have 9. Which is going to be enough to do Leona plus Rune Prison. We could potentially see Yi come down here. If we do, he's going to have tapped out, so we get a lot of leeway on what we want to do. So he's hovering this Sun Guardian. He's thinking of doing something to it. It's really funny that this 2-mana card, 2 energy card, is just 7 might. Like, I need to deal with that. Okay, so you lose your Fenly Pora buff there, but you get a stronger unit here. I'm hoping he just taps out. Okay. So he's going for the double push, which is a little bit scary. It means that we can only do one specific play next turn. So that's discipline. So we tapped out. So this is the benefit of us now. We have full control of what we want to do next turn. So we know that this thing is going to be 2 plus 2 plus 1. So he's going to be at 5. We can only do... and we have to... he has to take both. Question is, can he take both? So I think So this is at 8, did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to take out both. This is at 5. So it's not enough to do this, sadly. I think it's Leona into Zenith Blade into stacking 1. That is how we did it. Or how we do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should always be 6 to 5 here. Pass response. Okay. Then we move these two over here. Okay. And then as we do that, we confirm, we stun this, and I want to move this unit over there. We want to activate. And I'm going to buff. Leona doesn't do it. Maybe it is just Leona. Maybe it's just like we put everything on Leona and just make it so. Coding's wrong here, because it says he's doing 4, but he shouldn't be able to do anything. Okay, so we've got like 14 here. He's got 9. Could play Yi. And attack. So if he attacks with the first mate, it's 4, so he could kill off this. So we're at 10. Yi would then attack. So it's Yi plus any other stuff he has. And then we also need to get him off of this. So we need to top deck a Zenith Blade. He's got 9 mana. So 9 energy. There's a lot that he can do. We've tapped out as well. We had to tap out to get to this position. There was no other play we could do. He could also move that there and get an extra draw. Next turn, we're going to be at 6, 8. So we can double draw with Keeper in hopes that we find specifically Zenith Blade is like the only hope that we have of actually winning the game next turn. Specifically thinking that if he doesn't have Wind Wall or Mystical, whatever the Mystical card is, like the redirect spell. Kraken Hunter comes down. Accelerated comes over here. Okay, so he gets the draw. I need a Zenith Blade top deck. Or, alternatively, I need a stun. So that I can... Oh, sorry, I need another Chief. We're moving a unit. Okay. I'm no longer... Okay, that was pretty good from him. 9. So when attacking... There's so many cards that I need. He has another Charm. That's crazy. He's running out of cards though, but he still has Yi, which is the big issue. Is that this turn? Yeah, so it's a on-turn effect. So we trade here. So we need a way to kill or push the Kraken Hunter off of that. Huh. Technically, it does it, but it doesn't. So we need this to draw a card. Um, we have the Storm, we have the move. But the issue is we move and he just plays Yi, and he gets both points. We can't do anything. Because stun doesn't, like, stop them from moving. So, like, we can move them to base. And he gets a double draw now. So he gets this draw, pushes to 1, gets another draw, plays Yi. I mean, I'll just stun. It's not going to do anything, but I'll just show him I had it, because I can't stop the win. So opponent gets the draw. Oh, they can actually play Yi. Interesting. So they're at 7, 9. They're at 9, and the most I can push is... Oh, well, that's annoying. Most I can push is 6. I wonder if it's bugged. I'm just gonna test. You know, nothing like a little bit of cheating. No! See, Pavel gets bugs, puts them in, and I lose. Now my opponent wins. Heck you, Poro. Well played. Well played. Okay, Victor again. Alright, since it's Victor, he's not going to have big units, we'll go back to the yellow one. Yellow Leona, show me your power. Okay, fortified position again, and candlelit sanctum. At least we got a decision on stuff going there. Okay, I want to get rid of this, and do I want stun? We'll take out a stun. Okay, I guess we hold stun just in case they have students. Students pretty annoying. We have cheat as well. That's pretty good. We also have the funny thing that we can push the poorer one to here. And once we do that, we can charm the victor over to the thing, the battlefield. Interesting that you push here. That means that your hand must be bad. So I'm just going to put my Poro in here, make it so that he can't really push to this one with like 1 or 2 units. He's going to need minimum 3 units, and we'll go from there. So he's just choosing his cards that he wants for the Sanctum. Go on, play Victor. Feel safe. Oh, interesting. Okay, well that just means that I'm just going to go over here. You get the point there, but then I get the hold point here, and then I just play Leona. Okay, that's fine. So this goes here. Confirm. Pass response. Right, so what cards are we going to put to the top of our deck? We have... let's see. Charm and Sunlit Guardian. I really like Charm, and I do like the Defender. The Guardian. So I'm going to keep... I already have a Charm. Let's put Defender first, and then the Charm. And then he can get his draw. Then we have Leona. We hold mana for Defy. This dies before he gets the hold point, but he can always move his Sprite Mother there. So, let's see. 5 mana. He could play... Oh, he could play the 3 token card. What's it called? Machine Evangel. He could play that if he pushes. That would be fairly annoying. So, let's see. So he's on 3, but he started, so he's always going to be a turn ahead of us. So, we're going to be not far off. 5 mana. Another Sprite Mother. Interesting. So he's going to go for a push to stop us on the Candlet. Okay, that's fine. Then, man, we know that this is why we put the unit to the top of the deck, right? Because we wanted to be able to play something. Okay, so this goes over here. We stun. He's gonna get +2. Then go to 5. We'll then stun and get a buff. So then we go to 5 and we will win. Fast response. Then we just play the Guardian. So we'll wait for all the animations to go. Play the Guardian. And then we can hold up mana for everything else. Well, this Leona right now is 5 +1 for the shield, such as it's 6, plus the 2 shield from this. So she's at a comfortable 8 right now. We have a stun. So even, funnily enough, even if they were like, okay, I'm just going to rip off a stratagem, it's not enough. Because we have the stun. So they seem to be not having a great time, if I'm being honest. So, let's see. So you're at 3. Defender, you're at 4. If we stun before we attack, you can go to 4 on the attack. Okay. So let's see. We just want to get the hold. That's the one issue, I think, with this deck, is trying to get that hold, initial hold. Because some of your units are quite expensive, like 3... It's a bit expensive. It means that you can't play as many spells as you would like to. Okay, this is Baited Hook. Baited Hook is 1 energy, 1 yellow, and you've got to exhaust it. You kill a friendly unit. Look, at the top 5 cards of your main deck, you may play a unit from them. You may play a unit from among them that has a might up to 1 more than you killed. So basically, he can summon a free 1-drop. Unless he's going to kill... Yeah. Okay, this is fine. So, I think right now, plan is, because he didn't select this, everything's going on the stack. Yeah, we'll play the 5-drop, give the buff to the Guardian, push the Guardian here. Ooh. Okay, that changes it a little bit. One more might. So we played this one for free. So we need to get 5. Currently it's 3. Okay, so the plan is we charm this to here. We pass response. We're buffing this. Pass. And then we'll also do this. 3-2, pass response. And all we need now is just answers to stuff. Because he's going to really struggle, I think, to get through us here. So, this is a unit and draw. So we're going to recycle this one. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we'll put this one first, then this one second. We don't really need draw now, but if we can get another Sunlight Guardian on here, I'd be pretty happy with that. Then we can bring Leona back. We have Defy for any culls. Oh, specifically Hidden Blade. Cast on Leona. We can Defy. Any culls, we can just target a Guardian. Okay, Echo is going to have a Rude Awakening. Sorry, bud. So not only do you not kill my unit, you're going to have to take your turn again. And my unit is now harder to kill. So do with that what you will. It'd be really funny if he buffs this unit now. It'd be quite hilarious. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna defy that. You really want this, and I really don't want you to. So we're gonna pass. And I think there was a potential there for Cull. So we'll just have to see. Okay, so he's got 6. Could be quite interesting. So this is the plan. This is the game plan of Leona. You just hold your stun spells. You have Charm for if they play a unit, you can control it. So there's the Hidden Blade on Leona. They had 2. We had no counterplay to that. So there's no shame there. But we get more draw. Less draw he could have had. Okay, he's on 5. We're going to go to 5. He'll go to 6. We need to get our units down, so we'll play both of these next turn. Okay. There's Captain. So I think the plan is to essentially let him attack and see what he does. Okay, Discipline is nice to have next turn. So it's this, plus Clockwork Keeper for draw. We pass. So he pushes like this. It's 5. So our 5. We'll just trade. We have Discipline. Yeah, I'm going to hold this up. So he goes to 6. He cannot win this turn. I'm holding the Charm for this Victor. Victor is... Something's going to happen with this Victor. By the way, here he could kill the Captain with the baited hook. And potentially do Matron. Oh, Echo's back. What up, Echo? I really wish this Echo, he does it as 1. Because we will win. Yeah, so we're just going to stun here. Because we'll kill off these recruits. And then Echo's going to get stunned. We can buff up a Guardian. So, yeah, if we do this, only attack once. Or do we just kill these 2? I'd rather kill these 2. It's... I don't want you to get value from Victor stuff. So we're going to go to 6, push these 2 up. Okay. He's going to kill Echo. Oh, he's killing one of these, looks like. Interesting game. I'll tell you what I could do right now with. I could do with a green Leona sliding straight in to my... Oh, him pulling that back is really decent for us. Hold on. So this will always win. Yeah, he surrendered. Get in there. Hold, stun, play slow. That's how you play this deck.